Hi, we're Dan and Taryn Hobbs. We've been married for 7 years now. We have 2 little girls, Bethany and Callie, and we will be moving to Port Alfred to plant Salt and Light Church.
Port Alfred is a little gem of a town stuck in the middle between Port Elizabeth and East London. It has always been a holiday resort, but a place that has standing of its own. It has the biggest air school in the Southern Hemisphere. It's got an international varsity that is growing. It has 7 schools and great potential.
There's just so much potential in Port Alfred and surrounding areas. There's a couple of other holiday towns nearby. We have thousands and thousands of people in them, and we're so excited for what's going to happen. We're seeing a healthy church established in these areas, seeing people being awakened to the life of God.
So our story began last year, October. We had heard about an outreach community from Oxygen Life Church in Port Alfred.
So the Port Alfred story for us as Oxygen Life Church began in 2020 during the hard lockdown that was forced upon us as a country at the beginning of COVID, and many of our students actually had to return to their hometowns. For some of our guys, this was Port Alfred and the surrounding areas, and what ensued was them needing to continue to meet together in as much as what they could, and actually dial into our Facebook on live meetings as well as the Zoom meetings of the community meetings. With this, they also invited people in their areas to these, and an interest developed in some of the younger people actually in Port Alfred, and a small community of believers began to form. We began to pray and say, Lord, please, and look and search for a possible worker to be placed there. So, and this eventually landed on the ears of Jonathan King.
I went down one evening to a comm group, and in my heart of hearts really felt that unless someone really commits to a full-time going down there, it's never going to birth and become what it's supposed to be.
In secret, the one night in my garage, I said to the Lord, God, here I am. If you want to send me, I'll go. But we hadn't visited yet. So the following week we went up for comm. Weren't major players. It was lovely to be there, just to visit. And leaving the next day, I looked at Taryn in the car and we just thought to each other, why not? Why not? If Brad recognized it from Oxygen, if Jono recognized it from Crossways, why not? Let's go for it.
Asking Dan to pray about it, and then to hear him come back and say, Jono, wherever you send me, if it's Port Alfred, wherever it is, I'm willing. That was what we needed. And once that commitment was established, it's almost as if all the lights started to turn on and things started to fall into place.
It's just so exciting. We can't wait to see these guys in Port Alfred launching just in a little while. So exciting.
We just want to be used by him. We want to be his hands and feet. And even though we don't know necessarily what things are going to look like, that said, we're excited to be used.
And I really believe we are sowing of our best so that a community, a church can grow into all that God has intended it to be.
Salt and Light Church will be launching in February 2022, and we want to invite you. Let your friends know, let your family know. If you're part of a 412 partnering church or even a local church in Port Alfred, feel free to come and visit us. We'd love to have you come and visit us. You can find out details on the 412 website.